Hi everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel and our journey through my Hawaiian record collection. We're doing compilations, but first I have to do a vinyl update on some things that I've recently purchased that are under letters that we've already covered, so kind of get you up to date on where I am. I did some traveling recently. I went to Portland. I did buy a few things there, and I've gotten some things in the mail. So let's take a look at the recent additions from letters that we would have already covered. First, I have an album by, I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce this, Joey Bochenek presents Gospel Favorites on the silver strings of Hawaiian guitar and the banjo. Although that's kind of deceptive because there are actually only 2 songs that have the banjo on it, and the rest are all Hawaiian steel guitar. That's Joey and his dad, I believe. Anyway, these are sacred songs, gospel songs, and I like it because this Joey Bochenek, I have another record by him also of sacred music on steel guitar, and he's quite a good, quite a good steel guitarist. Really sweet, really beautiful sounds. I like his steel playing on this one, and the other one as well. Okay, now I sort of questioned whether I would even put this one in the update or not, but I will. It is a new recording, but it's vinyl, and it's in the exotica realm. I was very excited when I heard this album was going to be coming out. Ceremonial, Dark and Exotic Theremin Music by James Diez Anna. You know, when I heard somebody was doing a theremin album, of course I was really excited about that because I love theremin. And then Exotica, I mean, how good can it get? The song titles like Hanalei Dawn, Mai Tai Break, Waikiki Spleen. I thought this is going to be great. So I pre-ordered it for like $30 or something. So I've never been so disappointed with an album, I think, in my entire life. I really wish I had not gotten it. I wish I had waited until it come out and I'd heard some of it or heard about it more before I got it. Because to me, this one is just, it's not even music. It's not even tunes. There's nothing tuneful in it. It's, I would just say, cacophony. It's like polyphonic cacophony. It's noise. It's just a bunch of noise on the theremin. There's no real songs or really anything exotic sounding or cool or whatever. To me, I'm really disappointed with this album. So, I mean, honestly, that's my 2 cents. I'm probably not even going to keep it in the collection, to be honest with you. I'm probably just going to take it down to Goodwill, and when I take my cast offs or things when I've upgraded to a better copy and I take them back to a thrift store, I'm probably just going to do that with that because I don't ever want to hear it again. Golden Strings of Hawaii. Just keeping it real. This is a record I got. It's from Japan, although it's, I ordered it. Did it come from? I don't know. Anyway, it's a British record. It's from England. Originally on a Dutch label, but on the English label Joy. And I wasn't sure when I ordered it. I thought, oh, you know, I didn't pay very much for it because I thought it was going to be like just kind of a reissue of a budget European label, generic stuff. But it's different recordings. It is, you know, your kind of typical steel guitar group, instrumental, the standard songs pretty much. But it's nice, and it isn't what I already had on other records under different titles. It is different recordings. So yeah, I was kind of happy about that because I've seen this record around a lot and I've never ordered it because I thought, it's going to be, you know, one of those reissues, but it's not. Okay, so yeah, it's another South Pacific record. I keep, you know, saying I only get South Pacific records when they're really cheap and I'm not that interested in them, and after I said that, it's kind of sparked something in me to be kind of interested in getting them. So when I was in Portland, this was in a 50-cent record bin, and I'm like, well, I can't not get it for 50 cents. Frank Chacksfield and his orchestra. Instrumental selections from South Pacific. So I'm kind of working on a subs collection of inexpensive South Pacific records, as many as I can get. Maybe I'll do a video just on them one day. Then this one just came in from Japan. Really happy about this one. Golden Hawaiian Holiday on Fontana by the South Sea Melodians. And it is I love the cover, love the photography. And it is a gatefold, although I can't read any of it because it's all in Japanese, but 2-record set. That's mostly the standard Hawaiian songs that are recorded in Japan. Nothing really different except for Hawaiian 1 to 10. That's sort of an unusual song that's on there. Instrumental version. Everything else, Blue Moo Moo, they don't do that very often. Everything else is, yeah, standard stuff. Tickling the Strings, they don't normally record that. But nice instrumental, nice recording. Was happy to get it at a good price. Golden Hawaiian Hits, love it. Then the last of the updates that we'll be talking about today. Very unusual record. I got this one on eBay. Didn't pay too much for it, but I just had to get it because I was very curious about it. The English title is Love Song of the Torrid Zone. It is a record from Taiwan, China, and probably from the 50s. It's quite old. And it is a mix of Hawaiian songs and other sort of tropical songs, but titles like Hawaiian Love Song, Paradise of Hawaii, Serenade in Honolulu, Underneath the Palms, The Song Under the Moon. I had a friend translate. It's Xiao Mei Li is the artist and Mei Gu, 2 singers, a man and a woman. An interesting album. I'm not going to say it's pleasant to listen to because it is very Chinese. It's Chinese music. There's not Hawaiian guitar or anything in it. Music's very Chinese. And from that era, like the 1950s. So it's kind of interesting to listen to. Wouldn't necessarily be pleasing to your ear, but it's a novelty, interesting. Yeah, Love Song of the Torrid Zone. So that's my update. So we're going to listen to some samples from these albums. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I invite you to tune in to my easy listening Hawaiian music station called Hi-Fi on Live 365. 24/7 for easy listening Hawaiian music. Also, my other YouTube channel, Hawaiian Leisure Hour, that has selections from all of these albums, and also Hawaiian Leisure Hour on 8tracks.com, where I have curated playlists. And if you have any of these records or any thoughts about them, I'd love to hear from you. Anybody else has gotten thereminal out there? Yeah, sorry. Anyway, we'll talk to you next time. Next time, we'll continue with compilations.